Hi everybody, this is Dark Guardsman. We're back again after, I don't even know how long, like literally I can't even go back to the playlist and be like, hey, when was the last video I released, because they're all gone. Now, I guess everybody probably needs an update video before I come back and just start making random videos, because it's like, what's been happening, what's been going on, and everything else like that. So first thing, videos that are disappeared. This is due to the Copa thing. I basically overreacted and hit all the videos because I didn't want to deal with figuring out if it applied or not. I was just like, let's play on the safe side. We'll just unlist all the videos. Now the videos do still exist. I didn't actually delete any of them. So if I actually go to YouTube Studio, which I'm hearing we're going to be stuck with the new version here pretty soon. Yeah. Oh yeah, all creators are obligated. So this is the reason why I overreacted. It's like, hey, you see this every time you come into the panel. It's like, well, I don't want to deal with this because now there's a zero protection between everything. But yeah, it really has impacted views. Not that I have been making videos. It's like, views have been tanking for a long time. Now, supposedly, I should be able to just go in here. So yeah, all the videos are still here. So last time we made a video was in November. So basically right around the same time I quit. So it's not that long ago. As for quitting thing, so yeah, I did a big Reddit post and I quit. I don't think I actually made a video and put on here talking about that, but it basically, everything became too overwhelming to deal with. I was dealing with too much stress at work, too much stress in life, too much stress with my dog's health declining and moving into a new condo and doing all this kind of stuff, and then having to deal with updating all the mods, and then always having to worry about, okay, we're not updating, there's new code changes coming down the pipeline, all my merge requests aren't really being taken seriously. No one really wants to communicate well and effectively, and it's like, that eventually got to a point where I just said, I'm done with it. I'm just going to step away, because it was like 10 years of doing this stuff, and it didn't become fun anymore. However, after quitting for 2 months, I realized that it wasn't that the modding became unfun. It was interaction with certain individuals and people in the community that just really wasn't enjoyable. And I was pressuring myself as well too hard to keep with updates, even though my schedule wasn't really allowing for a lot of code development to happen. And I was letting myself also become kind of turned off to it, even though I did still enjoy writing the code. So a couple of people convinced me to come back, so I'm semi-back. I wouldn't say I'm like fully back because I'm only focusing on working on ICBM, which was ironically the thing I was saying I was doing before I quit, was only working on ICBM. But yeah, those things never work. So that's kind of what's going on with all that. So semi-back, going to be working on the modding. Now other things, because I've completely lost, I really should make a script before I make these videos, but every single time I'm just like, I'm going to improv it, I know everything I'm going to say, and then I completely utterly fail to get through it. So where it actually comes to the mods, most of the mods were given away, so I don't actually have control of a lot of the mods anymore. This is mostly the single block mods. They've all been pushed elsewhere. I don't have a list of which ones went where, because I didn't keep a list, because the plan was to get rid of all of them but like the core ones. That never happened. So we still have like 72 projects I'm listed under, but I don't really have a way to say, okay, which ones do I actually own? I'm gonna say, yeah, I can actually sort by people. So yeah, we gave away baggable mobs. We gave away, I actually gave away, no, some of these I think actually might be sitting, yeah, they're still sitting on the BuiltBroken account. So this is going to be very helpful, because I forgot we pushed a lot of the mods to the BuiltBroken account, because the plan was to get everything pushed over to an organization account, so that way it wasn't so much as like me pushing updates out, it was the team pushing updates out, which is still a thing. We still have a couple people working on the mods. It's just not as common, because, you know, quitting and handing the organization over basically means anybody who was here because I was working here just didn't want to be here anymore. Although a couple of people did stay. So yeah, we'll figure this out later. I'll figure out which mods were given where. They're still getting updated though, and if they ever do failed update, I'll reclaim the project and give it to somebody else, or just take it back over again. But ICBM will be updated. Working on that, and doing a whole bunch of really cool stuff. That we're going to make another video after this talking about all the unit testing going into that, and I'll kind of explain what unit testing is for those who have no idea what it is. And we'll go through a few other things in a couple other videos. But I think that should cover kind of what's been going on, at least in terms of the mods. In terms of like personal life, I'm probably not going to go into detail. If you want to see things, I do poke stuff on Twitter, and you guys can look at that, because some of that stuff I just don't feel like talking about even now, even though it's happened like weeks ago. Yeah, I think I'll just end this here. We'll leave it as a short 5-minute update.